So let's talk about the life. If you look at the life, so life is the name of the suffering. Means that in the individual life, lots of the just conundrum, lots of the turbulent or the terrible situation come across in the life of the ones, and that make that person actually just really just helpless cripple. So that if you look at the life, so basically the life is the suffering that you definitely just combat with the loss of the terrible situation and the problematic situation in your life if you want to be just become the protagonist in your life. So this is the real thing, that life is the suffering. So what we do to be substantiate ourselves and perpetuate ourselves in front of the turbulent situation. So first find out your problem, means that you loss of the problem. So first try to just find out the problem, just introspect yourself and just contemplate on that, what is my problem, and for which that I have to be just rejuvenate myself. Just find out the problem. If the problem is really just big and that it's really just humongous in front of you and that you're really just frightened and intimidated by that, so look at that problem and just cut into the pieces, or that you mutilate the problem into the pieces, small pieces, and give yourself the time. In that spend of the time, I'll definitely just do the work on that and rejuvenate myself from that problem. Means that if your problem is public speaking, so the public speaking is really just versatile field. Lots of the things is really important. The public speaking means that how much that you are able to just communicate with the people, those who are actually just in front of you, and mold them about your idea and convey some message to them. So public speaking is one of the best is a skill that if you're just talking about the 21st century, because that we are living in the 21st century. In the 21st century, that just majority of the people is just accepted, and if you are able to just mold the people and motivate the majority of the people, so you will be the protagonist among them. So if you look at the public speaking, so for lots of the students or for lots of the people, that public speaking is really just a gigantic problem, because in the public speaking the confidence is really important, that the fear of the delivering is really important, that your fluency is really important, that your frequency is really important, voice modulation is storytelling, and the motivational speeches and all the things just are really important in the public speaking. So that's really just a gigantic problem in front of us, and we have to just deal with that. If you want to just become the protagonist in the public speaking, so you have to be just to become the public and the best public speaker in your life. How do we and how do we just just become the best public speaker, or just overcome from any problem that I told you? I have to just mutilate the problem to the pieces and just just fix up the problem and give yourself the time. In that span of the time, I'll definitely do the work on that and try to just recuperate myself from the problem. In a public speaking, you can say that one storytelling part, that storytelling is one of the part of the just public speaking. So give yourself a time, that in the span of the 1 year, or in the span of the 5 months or the 6 months, according to your competency, that I will definitely just do the work on the storytelling part and make myself just good power, just a storyteller, and just meet with the concerning people, those who actually are the good storyteller, and those who actually are the past master of that field. So this is the thing you have to be just do in every problem, because I already just told you that life is the name of the suffering. You definitely just come across traumatic situation in your life, whether that you are prepared for that or not. So it's better for you to just prepare for the traumatic situation, because if you prepare yourself for the traumatic situation, so you will definitely substantiate yourself in front of that. Or else that you defeated by the problem, or that you're voted by the problem, and that you actually started to just curse your destiny, and you just call yourself that I am the unluckiest person on the earth, and started to just curse to the God. So it's really important for you to just prepare yourself for the problematic situation or the turbulent situation. And how do you do that? By just fix up the problem and give yourself the problem. In that span of the time, I'll definitely just do the work and recuperate myself from that. If you do that in your life on a consistently, without put up the ignorant eyes towards that, and without put it in the cold shoulder, because if this time that you have the skeptic kind of the nature towards your problem, so you are putting that problem into the cold storage, and if you putting the problem into the cold storage, so that might be that into the future that it will come across to you in a more exaggerated form, in a more draconian form, and definitely just you will be diminished by the problem and disseminated by the problem. So it's better for you to just prepare yourself for the problem and try to just combat that. Definitely just you just might be defeated by the problem 2 or 3 times, but if you do the work on the problem on a consistent manner, so you will definitely just find yourself at a comfortable position to combat with the problem. This is the thing that you have to do. Find out the problem, give yourself a time and do the work on that. So thank you so much.